Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel D Creations Resources. We are looking at multiple choice questions from physics, maths, engineering, etc. And today let us look at a question from physics which is about an historical experiment. And this experiment is often done in physics laboratories and it is very important for learning theory from physics. So the name of the experiment is Franck Hertz experiment. And the question is, which atomic species is used as the target gas in classical Franck Hertz tube? And the options are neon, argon, mercury and hydrogen. So you can pause the video, choose your answer and then resume and check it. So now here when I say in the classical Franck Hertz tube, it means that when it was historically performed in 1914, at that time what was the target gas used? Now I'm sure you are able to recall that this experiment is very important because it shows that electrons give up energy to atoms only in specific chunks or in specific packets or amounts, and they don't give it continuously. So this proves that atoms have energy levels like steps on a staircase and not like a smooth ramp. So essentially this is called as quantization. And now to show you the answer is option C, mercury. So in this experiment, tiny electrons were shot through mercury vapor, and when their speed was just right, they knocked out the mercury atoms into higher energy states. And this caused a drop in the number of electrons reaching the end. So the graph of Franck Hertz experiment is of a certain kind. So that tells you that it is proving quantization of energy levels. That means atoms don't have just any amount of energy. They can only have specific discrete amounts of energy, like as I mentioned earlier, like stair. And this experiment proved a strong evidence for the Bohr model of the atom, which describes electrons orbiting in specific energy shells. So if you remember the axioms, then there is talk about quantization, and this experiment actually proved it. So to say in simple words, it's like a game where electrons are balls and atoms are the targets, and the electrons don't always hit the atoms in the same way. Sometimes when they hit just right, they transfer the energy and become slower. So that is like striking in a game. Okay. So answer here is mercury. Thank you.